Okay, my sweet and or savory eats video today is, I guess, sweet and savory. As the product I featured before, I'm going to do a representative snack that I have on the Tanis Diet with PMS Modifications and the Tanis Diet with running low volume. I'll do two. I've done a video. I'll link to my 7th sweet and or savory eats a Franz product or something featuring a Franz product. So this is Franz product slash featuring a Franz product. And I've done before, I do the original English muffin with a tablespoon of reduced fat Jif peanut butter and a tablespoon of Kroger hazelnut peanut butter, or not peanut butter, hazelnut spread with cocoa. So I'm going to do 2 of those. And this is, I guess, a little bit of a definition video because sometimes when I'm on diet mode, I really just want the same thing twice on the weekend. Like, I really enjoy this. So that is my snack, is 2 instead of 1, because I get an additional 400 calories on Saturdays compared to a weekday on both the Tanis Diet with PMS Modifications and the Tanis Diet with running low volume. So I might put this video in the Tanis Diet playlist and also the Tanis Diet definitions playlist, just because, yeah, when I really just want the same thing, this is my snack. So, and it's representative. It's kind of if I don't have something else I want to put in, this is my baseline, so to speak. So these are 2. These are Franz original English muffins. They are vegan. I don't eat them because they're vegan, but they're vegan. The little vegan thing. And then I've got my reduced fat Jif peanut butter. So I'm going to do 1 tablespoon each on each English muffin of reduced fat Jif peanut butter. So this is creamy. And then 1 tablespoon each of Kroger hazelnut spread with cocoa. And so as I do this today, let's see, what did I am donning my Polish sheep herding hat again, and I'm working on building up hours with my glasses. I wore them this morning for a little bit, and then my eyes started to be like, ooh, too much, so went back to this. So gotta build up watch time, like on watching YouTube. Gotta build up wear time, I guess, but watch time, watching the world go by, kind of thing. All right, so this is back to my older pair of glasses. So this one's open. And let's see. So my Grandma Connie was born like 1931 or something like that, approximately. She's like 92, 93 years old. And so she lived through part of the Great Depression in the United States of America. And something I've learned from her is that memories and stories were kind of the currency. And relaying one's day and stuff like that through words, communication, was kind of a currency of sorts, or at least a way to pass time during the Great Depression. And so let's do a memory or currency of sorts, her story. So in 2019, so I read a bunch of stuff about how people win Nobel Prizes and like how they're notified they win, and there's like all this buildup. And I actually received that back in 2019, some of it, down to like, I would have people, you know, in the parking garage next to me, watching where I parked, writing that kind of stuff down. I went on a walk one time, and there was, let's see, Donna Strickland, who had won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 2018, and she had dressed up like Gandalf, which was a throwback to, there were 9 of me in my year at UC Berkeley, and so she was kind of, I think it was Alexander Charn was Gandalf, but she dressed up like Gandalf. There was, I don't remember, I think, was it John Sinton from the University of Hawaii was on that walk, or somebody that, or these were people, imposters that looked like them. I was not hallucinating. It was not actually the craziest thing I've been through either. So, and then I walked past, and he had pulled out his camera to, presumably taking a picture or video. Elon Musk drove past before either of that in a car. It was like a red custom Camaro painted with black Camaro on the side, and the back, instead of the typical yellow Thunderbolt, was a red Thunderbolt. Do I know which Elon Musk? No. His presence, Elvis impersonators are possible. Longer on the walk. It was like a 10-point-some-mile walk. I think it was him, Roger Falcone, then my undergraduate advisor, Julia Hammer, or someone who looked like her, and then the son of Michael Mango, who was one of my advisors at UC Berkeley. And it was, see, I don't call it bizarre or crazy, because those are kind of, or like, maybe crazy is more like the human, it's manufactured, it's a production. I'm like, okay, it's not random when I'm seeing all of these people on one 10+ mile walk. Okay. Oh, don't forget about the Christmas stuff. Like, there was some guy on the ground as I walked past. He put, sat down and did his hands like he was praying. And there was, like, jingle bells on the ground and stuff as I'm walking. And Elon Musk kept circling me in this custom Camaro. And he would, and at one point he went past and he was like, vroom, vroom. And the police chased him. I said, okay. So, when I bring up Elon Musk on this channel, I don't know what that was. Right? Like, they didn't talk to me, but I think, is that part of being tagged for a Nobel Prize? And that would have been physics, and that was 2019. And I was just like, well, nothing came of it. The award went to somebody else, and I don't know. Is this like, I'm part of a Nobel Prize pool, and they're priming us for that? Or was I nominated, but then didn't win, and everybody who's nominated has to go through the same thing? Man, if I was born 26 February 1993, and they had awarded it to me, and I was supposed to after that, do you know I would have been the youngest solo female Nobel laureate? I would have been 26 years old when I won. Talk about miffed. Now, so there's the story. Now, Sabrina Pastersky has been posting a lot on her channel, and I wonder if she's going through something like I went through. And if she is, and the Nobel Committee is watching this, please treat her better than you treated me. And if you were supposed to give me the Nobel Prize in physics, please don't go giving it to somebody else like you did with me. Right? At least give her the Nobel Prize. And if she doesn't get the Nobel Prize, can we put her on a fast track, not to be confused with the ride at, was it Magic Kingdom in Disney World? Fast track. That actually broke down when my sister and my dad were on it when we went back in 2002 or something. Yeah, so not to be confused with the Disney World ride. We don't want it to break down. Get her on the fast track to the breakthrough prize, If she's got science, that's quality for the... she's a charismatic young lady. She's got what? She's younger than me by less than a year, whether I was born on 26 February 1993 or 26 August 1992. Either way, she's less than a year younger than me, but she's younger than me. Okay. See, the constructing it is the long part. It does actually take me this long to make it. I am careful. I usually do this downstairs, but yeah. All right. First one. The Breakthrough Prize, Sabrina said recently in one of her recent videos, I'm filming this Saturday, 30 September 2023, that they win $3 million. That's too big of a prize for me. I think that should go for her. Can I speak like this? I'm speaking like this whether I can or not. If I were ever tagged for a Breakthrough Prize like I have been for both physics and peace in the Nobel arena, I'm gonna go to her for the Breakthrough Prize. I want to keep my peace prize, whatever it ends up being as a substitute. And hey, if I was supposed to get the physics prize, can I have a substitute there too? I like small and obscure words. Well, compared to things like the Nobel Prize. It kind of fits my personality, I don't even have 700 subscribers. That's more of a cowboy accent than a sheep herding accent. No. If I was supposed to get the Nobel Prize back in 2019 in physics, it was in geometric phases of matter. And it was for work, you know, kind of lesser known. I mean, it's kind of part of, it's called a state of matter, warm dense matter. So in really high temperatures and pressures, matter doesn't behave like stereotypical solid liquid gas. And so I was studying that for the interior of Uranus, planet in the solar system. I'm on planet Earth, the original. And what was cool about that research is it's like, well, if we do go exploring different planets, and people know for certain what's beneath the surface of planet Earth, there should be no problem to fact check whether my carbon monoxide work for the interior of Uranus was accurate or not. Also, if that was the work getting the Nobel Prize, I'm going to need clarity on why I would win and not me and my advisor, Burkhard Melitzer. Is it because they don't like East Germans like they don't like Russians? How racist. I'm getting there. I tend to savor my morning snacks. This one. Well, yeah. And if it was some other work of mine in physics, perhaps they could clarify if they were feeling so inclined as to do something with maybe a little bit of legwork. Also, I like Sarah Sjostrom. She's my biography. If I did win the Nobel Prize, I would want Sarah Sjostrom's face on the gold medal that the person receives. Not Alfred Nobel. That'd be weird. Being a woman and having a man on a medal other than one on its own. Can hear it now. You cheater! Why isn't it Elon? God, that guy. How about Kyle? Huh? Maybe whatever prize I win, if I ever win a big prize like that, what about the lizards? What if Kyle's lizards want to go in tuxedos? I broke myself. I give that a 60 out of 10. Why? I eat it, well, like one of those every day, even if I'm not on the diet. I enjoy it so much. Happy Saturday snack, a different approach to sweet and or savory eats. And happy day viewing, place of viewing, wherever and whenever you are viewing this.